Money is usually seen as something people earn through hard work. The common belief is simple study. Well, get a stable job, work consistently, and financial security will follow. However, many people follow this path and still struggle with money for most of their lives. This suggests that the problem is not only income, but the way people think about money. One of the key differences lies in how people understand assets and liabilities. Most people believe that anything valuable they own is an asset. In reality, an asset is something that puts money into your pocket, while a liability takes money out. This distinction changes how financial decisions are made. For example, a house is often considered an asset. But if it requires postoyani payments, maintenance, and taxes without generating income, it behaves like a liability. The same applies to cars, expensive gadgets, and lifestyle upgrades. They may provide comfort or status, but they do not improve financial position. People who struggle financially tend to increase their expenses as their income grows. When they earn more, they upgrade their lifestyle. This creates a cycle where income rises, but financial pressure remains. Instead of building wealth, they become dependent on continuous work to support their spending. A different approach focuses on acquiring assets that generate income. These may include investments, businesses, or other sources that produce cash flow over time. The goal is not simply to earn more, but to make money work independently. Another important idea is the role of financial education. Traditional education teaches how to work for money, but rarely explains how money works. Without understanding basic financial principles, people make decisions based on habits, emotions, or social expectations. Fear and desire also play a major role. Fear of losing money prevents people from taking opportunities, while desire for comfort or status drives unnecessary spending. These emotions often lead to choices that weaken long-term financial stability. Many people aim for job security. They prefer stable income and avoid risk. While this approach reduces uncertainty, it also limits growth. Those who focus on building assets accept a different type of risk in exchange for greater long-term freedom. The difference between these mindsets becomes visible over time. One group works primarily to earn money, while the other builds systems that generate income. The first group depends on continuous effort, while the second gradually reduces this dependence. Financial independence is not achieved through a single decision. It is the result of consistent choices repeated over time. Small actions, such as saving, investing, and avoiding unnecessary liabilities, accumulate and create long-term effects. The central idea is that wealth is not defined by income, but by how money is managed. Without changing financial behavior, higher income alone does not solve the problem. Understanding the difference between assets and liabilities, focusing on cash flow and making deliberate decisions about spending can gradually change financial outcomes. The key insight is simple. People do not stay poor only because they earn less, but because they follow patterns that prevent wealth from forming. Changing these patterns is the starting point for financial growth.